Hello friends, my name is Emily. I'm a librarian at the Brownsburg Public Library in Brownsburg, Indiana, and welcome to Storytime Shorts. Welcome back to Storytime Shorts. I'm so glad that you're here. Our goal is to share some fun things to do with your little one that also help support early learning, all geared towards kids ages 0 to 5 and their caregivers. Today we are talking about going camping. Have you ever been camping? It's so fun. You get to spend time outdoors, you can observe nature, you can cook over a campfire and sleep in a tent. Sometimes you'll travel to a park or a nature preserve to camp, but maybe if you want to practice and it's okay with your grown-up, you could try putting up a tent in your backyard. So today we'll be sharing some rhymes and songs, some book suggestions, and a craft idea. As always, there's a table of contents in the video description that you can use to quickly skip or revisit any of these activities. All right, friends, one of my favorite parts of going camping is being out in nature and going for a hike. So let's do that together. If you'd like to stand up, you can. We're going to be doing some movements. And we're going to start by walking. So we're just going to gently walk down the trail. And then, there's a log in the middle of the trail. So we're going to jump over it. And then there's a big, long, straight stretch. Let's have a race. We're going to run. All right, here it goes. Walking, 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 walking. Jump, jump, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Running, 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 running. Now we stop. Now we stop. Oh, very nice. Okay, there's another part of the trail. We're going to hike. We are going to hop over a stream. We're going to hop on the different rocks across the stream. And then we're going to climb up because there's a big sheer cliff that we need to get to the top of to see out. All right. Hiking, 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 hiking. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Climbing, 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 climbing. Now we stop. Now we stop. Oh, we're at the very top. Let's look out over the beautiful forest. Oh, it's so nice. Breathe in some great fresh air. Oh, what a lovely hike. Thanks for coming with me. Grown-ups, singing with our children is one great way to help them hear the smaller sounds in words, especially if there are multiple syllables and there is a different note sung for each syllable. So in our song that we just did, the word walking has 2 syllables, walking, and it uses 2 different notes each time you hear it. So walking, walking. All right, so learning to hear the individual sounds of words is called phonological awareness. That's the fancy term for it. And developing this skill will help your child later when they are learning to read. When we go camping, we don't have a kitchen to cook our food, so many people will build a campfire. Do you see this campfire? There's some wood at the bottom and the fire is above it. It's just a picture of a campfire, of course. If it was a real fire, it would be way too hot to hold. So there's our campfire. And when you're making your dinner over the campfire, afterwards you might have a special treat. Have you ever heard of s'mores? S'mores are the best. S'mores are made with a graham cracker on the top and the bottom, a piece of chocolate, and then a marshmallow that you'll roast over the fire. So anytime we're talking about fires, we want to make sure that we have our grown-up with us, and we have to stay respectful and safe around any fire, okay? All right, here we go. Let's do campfire, campfire. And this is kind of like patty cake. So we're going to start by doing patting our laps and clapping, okay? Campfire, campfire, toast me a s'more. Graham crackers, chocolate, but we need something more. What else do we need? Marshmallow. Toast it over your campfire and roast it and get it just right. Put it on top for a toasty delight. You ready to eat your s'more? Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's very messy though. Should we do that one more time? Campfire, campfire, toast me a s'more. Graham crackers, chocolate, but we need more. Marshmallow. Toast it and roast it and get it just right and put it on top for a toasty delight. Okay, friends, it's getting late. It's getting dark. It's time to get into our tent, find our sleeping bag, and snuggle in for the night. What sounds might we hear at night while we're camping? Well, let's do this song and find out. The fire at the camp goes crackle, crackle, pop. Crackle, crackle, pop. Crackle, crackle, pop. The fire at the camp goes crackle, crackle, pop. All through the night. Do you see these bugs here around our tent? Those are fireflies. Now you can't hear them, but you can see them. So let's do some blinking. The fireflies at night go blink, 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 blink. The fireflies at night go blink, 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 all through the night. What if there's some weather happening? What if we get a little bit of rain? Oh, okay. The rain on my tent goes pitter, pitter, pat, pitter, pitter, pat. Pitter, pitter, pat, the rain on my tent goes pitter, pitter, pat, all through the night. Oh, the clouds are going away, and out comes the moon. The moon up above glows so bright, glows so bright, glows so bright. The moon up above glows so bright, all through the night. Maybe you're camped near a river, way in the a little bit in the distance there. The water in the river goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. The water in the river goes whoosh, 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 all through the night. And maybe there's a little bit of a wind going through the trees. There's some trees right by our camp. The leaves on the trees go rustle, 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 rustle. The leaves on the trees go rustle, 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 all through the night. All of those nature sounds are lulling me to sleep. Can we go to sleep? Good night. My friends, I've got 3 great camping books to share with you today. The first one is called The Sharing Book. This is by Dianne White and Simone Shin. And it's about a couple of families that go out camping together. So look at them, they're going out, they've got a cute little dog there, woof woof. And there's the campgrounds. I see some mountains, I see a river where somebody is going boating, and lots of different campsites with lots of families all together. Sun is perfect for mornings, clouds are just right for sky, wonder is waiting to happen, and today, this day, is for sharing. So look at these friends getting together up on the ridge. A hand is perfect for holding. A smile is just right for hello. A pinky is waiting to promise. And friends, best friends, are for sharing. So look at all of these friends that get to go camping together, and it goes on, and there are other things that they share, like their breakfast and their tents and their trees. So this is a lovely book called The Sharing Book. The next book is called Red Canoe Shows Up at 2. So when you go camping, you might camp near a lake or a river, and there might be some boats that you can go on, like a canoe. So this is by Victoria Allenby. Red Canoe Shows Up at 2. Oh, look at them. They look like they're having fun. And there's a doggie. Oh, I spent the day on the dock, and who chugged up at 1 o'clock? An orange tugboat, 1 o'clock. That's a big boat. That's not one you would use for camping, but a lot of the other ones in this book are. I spent the day on the dock, and who showed up at 2 o'clock? A red canoe. There they are. That's one. That's a family that looks like they're camping. This one's funny. I spent the day on the dock, and who bobbed up at 3 o'clock? A yellow banana boat. Oh, it's a boat that's shaped like a banana? How silly. 3 o'clock. So it goes through every hour up until 10 o'clock, and then you get to decide who shows up at 11 and 12. So that's Red Canoe Shows Up at 2. The last book I'd like to share is called Gather Round, and it really celebrates our campfire. Do you see that? And there's our marshmallows for s'mores and some fireflies and the beautiful moon up top. This one is by David Covell. So there they go. This looks like the sun is going down over here. Gather rocks. There's some rocks. She's got one and he's got one. Rocks all around. Let's make a fire before the sun goes down. So they're putting rocks around their fire site so that the fire doesn't go anywhere where they don't want it to. That's really important to keep our fires safe. Gather tinder bit by bit. Birch bark, pine cones, dry stuff, twigs. These are the things that catch fire really easily, but they burn out quickly, so you have to use them to start the fire. So don't forget your marshmallow stick. What comes next? Crisscross sticks. Make a nest for a fiery phoenix. Is that a bird? A magic one. Wait and watch, you might see one. So our grown-up is going to light the fire. And it goes through. Crackle, crinkle, sizzle, pop. Listen, hear the fire talk. So it's all about gathering around the campfire. And you can read the rest of that book if you come and get it at the library. All right, for today's craft, let's make s'mores. So you'll need some construction paper, just any color to be your background. I chose a dark color, so it's kind of like it's dark outside, or dark blue. You'll want 2 craft sticks. I used jumbo-sized ones. Some cotton balls. There's a few of them there. And you can also use crayons or markers to decorate. I only used white because I was just doing stars. But you can choose to do whatever you'd like. So our craft sticks are the graham crackers. So you put one down and then cut out a piece of brown paper for your chocolate. And then glue down your marshmallow cotton balls, and then top it all off with a second graham cracker. And then the next time that you are camping or grilling out, try making some real s'mores too. It's really fun and very delicious. So friends, thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Storytime Shorts. We'll see you next month, and in the meantime, keep reading, keep singing, keep rhyming, keep learning. Bye.